Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Misty Mountain Gaming channel. I love it when the game does that cinematic view for me. It's Big E with you, and we are back in City Skylines, season number 4. And we are playing on a map called Paradise Island? No, that's the name of what I named it. I think this is, well, I don't know what it is. Can't remember the name of the map. Hold on. I wrote it down. We're playing on the Palm Beach map with a map theme, I think, called Seychelles or Seychelles. I don't know. Anyway, it turns the water nice and bright blue. Everything's kind of happening and popping and tropical. Now, I did get, let me move this. I did get a new add-on, a new mod. I'll show you what it is right now, and I'll show you what it's for. It's called Play It. I don't know why these are Chinese characters now, all of a sudden. This is what I'm using, and this is a new one called Play It, if you're interested. The reason I got this is because, let me show you something here. When I use this... Oh, interesting. Wait a minute. Why? Hold on. Why is this not sticking? I want it to stick here. Okay, well, I thought... Game speed. How can I make this... Oh, it's not working. Gameplay. I don't want to use that. So, right now it's high noon. Is it? Okay, now it's sticking. Okay, right now it's high noon, and what happens on this map if it's high noon, it's just way too bright, I think. So I got this add-on thinking what I could do. Hold on. Okay. I can't adjust this. What the hell is going on? 11:59. I don't want to mess with the game speed. I don't want to do the day and night speed. What I'm trying to do... It just doesn't let me do it. Interesting. Okay, well, the only reason I got this mod is because I was thinking I could set the time of day however I wanted it. But apparently, I can't do that. So... I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, never mind. Sorry for the weird intro. It's a little bit too bright. Now, there's also another thing I could do where I can control the, I think it's called the LUT. I don't know what that acronym stands for, but you can adjust the brightness and all that, but I guess we'll just leave it. But what I was going to do is try to set it like a little bit earlier in the morning or a little afternoon so we get a different, the sun is a little bit different. And there is a mod that can do that, but apparently the one I just got is not the right one. Also, I just realized... I gotta switch me over here. And relocate a little bit. Is that better? Okay. I'm not going to be on this side of the screen over here because when I use some of these buttons over here, I want you guys to be able to see what pops up right in here. Any old two. So we've started a new build here. Just going to stick with the same season. I accidentally deleted a save point. Did apologize about that. Made a whole separate video and everything. And also I need to apologize about the last video I did. Right up here somewhere there was a line because my green screen was screwed up. I have fixed that and it should not be a problem ever again because now my green screen is now wide enough to where it won't show on the edges. But having said that, let me just make sure I don't see anything. I do apologize about that. I just wasn't paying attention to it. Anyway, we've got a nice little area happening here. Oh, it looks like this water is starting to go away. That's nice. The end of last episode, I kind of closed off this gap because we had some water flowing through here. Hopefully that'll all disappear because we want to expand out into this area. And as we expand this neighborhood, I'm going to try to respect the topography of this coastline. And we'll just kind of lay some stuff in. This over here... I guess I'm just going to leave that. Just going to leave it. And actually, we might actually have a road that comes down through here and maybe a little pier or something. Now, we have not built up our subscriber area yet, but we are going to be doing that. And I did get a new request from Drew. I've known him as HC Nancy. He's part of my World of Warcraft guild, or he was. Welcome to City Skylines, Drew. I'm wondering if you've ever played the game before. It's a very fun game. Anyway, he did let me know that he wanted a shack. So we're going to hook him up. We're going to hook a brother up. Oh, we just hit Boomtown. Thanks for watching, Drew. Hope you're doing well, man. We'll get all that hooked up for you. We unlock a new space if we want. We have access to airports. We also have unlocked buses. That's kind of nice. We can do ferries. We have an ore industry specialization if we want. Free Wi-Fi. Oh, this is nice. We have access to some of our new intersections here. We've got a large roundabout. We've got the cloverleaf. There's my thing. Got some new highways. Got a... cemetery. We've not placed a cemetery. So now that we have unlocked a cemetery, it means people are going to start passing away, and we're going to need a place to inter them. And that's what we're going to be using. Advanced wind turbine. I've never really used the toll booths. And I don't know if I ever will. I don't know. I might be able to get creative with something there. Let's see what else we got down here. Some of this stuff is from the Natural Disasters DLC. That's about it. Unique buildings. Boat museum. Okay. Right. So the game, I thought the game actually, it used to pause when that popped up, but apparently it doesn't pause anymore. Not a big deal. We've got some demand for some stuff, and we're going to get on it. Now, I'm thinking about Subscriber Island. Well, not Subscriber Island. We're going to call it, it'll probably be like a gated community. Oh, look at this interesting area over here. Maybe my subs can live over here. That might be a thing. We're going to get that going on, but probably not this episode. I'm still ahead in episodes, so if you have left a comment saying you want a little place in the next place we build, I probably haven't seen it yet, but it will happen. So you might have to give me a video or two, maybe. But anyway, we've got like an interesting thing over here. This might be either over here or up here. But we'll do that eventually. For right now, we're going to kind of continue building out here. I'm going to extend this neighborhood. Let me see if I can get rid of this water. I'm not going to pause here because I feel like if we flood, it shouldn't be that bad. You know what? Who am I kidding, man? Let me save the game here. So one of the reasons I lost my save point, did you guys just see that there? I don't use the cloud. I don't use the Steam cloud. I try not to use clouds. Whoops. No, resume game. All the cloud isn't some magical, safe, secure place up in the sky. All the cloud is somebody else's computer. And I try not to use it. This guy like a conspiracy theorist? No, it's nothing like that. And I know it's just a video game. I probably should be using a cloud, but because then I wouldn't lose save points and delete them like I've done at least twice, I think, in City Skylines and other games. So let's see what happens to this water. Yes, nice. It's going to roll off that way. Guess I'll take a moment to fix some of this up. Now, all of this was where the water was. So I'm going to spend some money. Do I have money to spend? Not really. Let me just tighten this up. Because we'll have some really wonky oddball stuff right there if I don't do this, because our neighborhood is going to come out. So this was purposely put in the game by the designer of this map. I pointed out who that creator was at the episode 1. You can also, I pointed out the name of the map and all that stuff. If you're interested, that ought to do it. It costs a little bit of money. Not too bad. Yeah, so nice. So that water has gone away. Now we're going to be moving these. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's move this thing right now. Let me pause. I want to relocate this over to here. And let's run our line. I want to connect right there. So you can see the pollution we're causing here. I want it as far away as possible. And just as I suspected, it filled up here. Now, because of the color scheme we're using, it doesn't show up as much as it would on a map with no color scheme. This is also going to move, but that's not pollution. What I did is I deepened that a little bit. That's why it's a little bit darker. Anyway, let's get into this. So let me think about how we want to extend this neighborhood. So what's kind of odd about this is generally the way that I've started my neighborhoods in the past is I've used this main road off the interstate as like a main street, and we've built off of it. But we kind of come right off. We've got a little industry area happening over here. And we've got like a little neighborhood, and we're going to extend this. I might actually call this a neighborhood, and we might start a new one. We'll keep extending this. So let me see. Let me grab my road here. I want to come out. I think we're gonna stick with this road right here, and I'm gonna come out. We're gonna come straight across. Did he make a bridge there? No, right across the sand. Okay, kind of cool. Come out straight like that, only because we've got this kind of long road right here, and then we're gonna keep building. Let me see. Maybe. Is that a house? That is a little teeny house right there. I'm so sorry. You guys have to go. Because there's going to be a road. I want a road coming out here. Using my picker tool to put the road in my hand, we're going to use the freeform tool. And I'm going to turn everything off. All of my snap to, all of my guidelines. And what I'm going to do... I'm going to have... going to come down around like this. I don't want to be too close to the coast. See if I can get that kind of... So when I purchase that tile, it'll be kind of even. Actually, I really shouldn't use these dotted lines as a point of reference because they're placed in there just kind of randomly, awkwardly. Now right here, I'm going to come around this way. I'm going to come back around this way. And how can I tie this together? Let's see. It's not that good, but it's not that bad. So when we get this tile, this road will probably snake around down here, like, you know, kind of like that. And then we've got an interesting area here. I've got a little water standing. It should disappear. This might make for maybe a park area. Anyway, let's throw some cross streets in here. So let me see. I think what I'll do, I'm going to go back to my straight road tool. I'm going to turn everything back on. That's a 90. Yeah, it won't tie. It's not going to want to tie in there because of the angle. But what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to bring that straight out. Going to bring this straight out for a bit, and then we'll tie in. Now that one, I'm going to do that. Kind of a sharp corner right there. But I'm going to try to keep these roads that are straight. I'm going to try to keep them straight, and maybe a good place for some commercial. We'll see. Now the rest of these roads, we might, you know, mix up a little bit. I think this area right here, I was thinking about doing a park, a little custom park, and that's probably what we will end up doing. So that is a 90. That is a 90. I don't want them too close together, but let's come off this way. Actually, let's do my freeform tool here. See if I can tie that in. I can line it up. Should be right there, and then we'll come straight across. I don't want too many cross streets. And then on this side, there's another kind of interesting area over here. I think we might come up this way. I'll come out there. And we'll tie in like that. Sure, just winging it. That's what I always do. Now for here, let's see. What do we want to do here? I think what I'll do here, I'm going to come out to that node, use my curved road tool. Way too sharp. It's trying to grab that node. What about the freeform tools? Does it make it any better? A little bit. We'll do that. And let's put some cross streets in here. I got a big old area in here. Let's come... I don't want to come from that side. We'll come straight across like this. Switch that to my straight road tool even. We'll do that. Have some unusual areas in here. And then here... I'm kind of trying to take advantage of the grid, but not really, as you can see. Let's do that. And then I'll bring it a little bit further out that way. Okay. We'll have some nice wide open areas. Oh, I think I've got to get rid of that mod. While I was paused, the game was actually still rolling. Yeah, I've got to get rid of this because it's not working the way that I thought it was. You can see what's happening. Like, what is the deal here? Okay, hold on. I'm going to get rid of this right now. Let me save the game here. I'm going to go out to the main menu. Wait till it finishes saving. Let me quit to the main menu. I'm going to disable this mod because it's not working as I thought it was going to work. There is a mod where you can set the time of day that you want. Play it. I'm just going to disable that. Actually, I'm going to unsubscribe from it. And I could be using it completely wrong, but I don't think so. I didn't see many other options. But there's a mod you can get where you can set it. If you want it 10 a.m., you put it 10 a.m. And if you have the day-night cycle turned off, it just stays 10 a.m. And you get that particular light. Yeah. Okay. Let's get all this piped in. We've got some pretty unusual stuff, and we need to do something here. But what I might use this for is some commercial. The exception of that, we'll do something there. But we might do commercial here. What I really should do is make that... I was going to say maybe make it 4-lane, but I think I'll just leave it. Anyway, let's pipe in here. And then I'm going to put a few more roads. So I'm going to turn everything off for my pipes. All of my guidelines because I don't want it snapping. I'm going to try to, like I say every season, I'm going to try to stay under the roads. I never end up doing it for very long. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to be a little bit more efficient. And again, I'm just going to completely just not do what I said I was going to do. Well, I'm kind of under a road right there. I'm a little bit. I just want to cover that space. Okay. All piped in. Now, up here. Let me think. Put the road thing back in my hand. Hello? Road thing right there. Turn all my stuff back on. Elevation step all the way down. It never sticks. I want to bring this straight across. And yeah, I don't mind that. It's not too bad. We've got this little kind of unique space in here. What I might do here is come like this. That's kind of interesting. We take advantage of the zoning there. It's not horrible. Now I've got enough space to put some custom paths and whatnot in there. And this road here, the way this is angled, we could potentially in the future run this straight across, have a nice bridge out here. We'll see. Got a nice little cool area back here. All right, so let me think about commercial. Let me look at what I've got so far. So commercial areas are kind of in through here. I didn't zone up there on purpose. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to put, we're going to throw some commercial here. I guess we'll have commercial along the beach there. And I'm going to use the marquee tool here because I want to leave that open for future expansion. And let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. That should take care of our commercial demand. Got a little bit more demand for some industry. And let's throw a little bit more. I'll put some out on this side over here. And we'll let it fill in as needed. It's not a whole lot of demand. I got to put a cemetery in. So let's think about that right now. And let me look at my coverage really quick. Oh, electricity. I got to do something about electricity here. Because we're just in the yellow there. So I've eliminated the need for power lines. I do have that mod, and I went over it. It's either last episode or episode before. But we're going to have another coal power plant, I think. How expensive is it? Okay, it's 19. I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna. Because we need that to go into the green. Yeah, we were actually teetering right on the edge of disaster there. Water should be good. Water stays good to go for a while. Garbage processing. So we've got the landfill right now. It's doing its job. We've got a clinic. Fire department. Kind of covering both here. We're pretty high for fire hazard, though. We'll put another fire station in over here. And as a matter of fact, let me put one in before this place gets too big. Or I mean, before it fills in, I'll just put it there. Police station, we're kind of still good to go. What we need to worry about is this. I don't have a high school down. I have to get a high school. I guess I forgot about that. We're going to put a high school. I kind of want it like right in here. I want it between these two. We'll do that. We're kind of still good to go in the elementary. I'm going through a lot of money right now, but we need these. And I'm also going to need a cemetery. I don't even think I can afford a cemetery. I can't. So, that's okay. We're making money. Let me pause. We are making money. So we'll be able to put a cemetery in. And I'm going to think about where I want one. But I need to get some taxpayers in here right now. So let's do that. I'm going to go back to my fill it tool here. My fill in tool. And we'll just put some houses in here. We'll fill in down here. I don't think I want to be... I'm going to stay away from that side of the road for right now. Because I don't know how much... It creates a little bit of noise pollution. So we'll leave that. I guess I'll go there. Let me actually look at it. Can I see? I should be able to. So it doesn't create any pollution. Let me look at the noise. This is how you see your noise. Okay, so just a little bit. It's an interesting view you get here. So you can see this commercial. It generates a little bit of noise, but your citizens can tolerate it. What they can't tolerate is the industrial, because of the noise and the actual ground pollution. But they can't tolerate the high-density commercial. It will make them sick. Let me unpause, let these houses come in. I love this map. Absolutely love it. Let's get out of that view. Yeah, this is kind of like a little main street happening right here. I love the palm trees we put. Kind of got a little sound barrier kind of happening. Could probably pack them in a little bit tighter if I wanted to. As a matter of fact, let's put a few more in. So I just used my picker tool to select the palm tree so I don't have to search for it because I'm damn lazy. Let's put them in a little thicker over here. Nice little barrier. Yes. I'll put a couple out here. There we are. Yeah, feels pretty good. I like that. So we've got a high school right across from the elementary school. I don't know how practical that is, but it works. Let's take a look at parks. Probably have like no land value. I can't afford the handy-dandy dog park. We have no parks. So I don't think all of these increase land value, because you can see the small playground. It doesn't say anything about land value increase. It just says entertainment. Now, the dog park, as you see down there, it says raises land value. And this will help, but we just don't have a lot of money. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to take out a little loan. Let's take the big loan, the 60 grand. We'll pay it back. But I think right here and right now, this is such a unique area in here. We're going to create a little, our own little park in here. And unfortunately, in the vanilla game, you can't snap parks to walking paths, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do, that's right, we're going to mulligan, we're going to finagle 2 houses right here for a dog park. If I can get away with 1, I'll do 1. Okay, I'm going to kill 2. Well, hold on, let me look at a bigger one. Surely this generates land value, although it doesn't say. Oh, that's gigantic. We've got a building on fire there. Okay, so we're getting rid of, we're mulligan 5 houses. So sorry, people. I'm so sorry. The fire department's all over this. But we can use this. I think I can connect up my walking paths here. So I want to do, we'll do gravel paths, I suppose. This is a little bit nicer. Oh, it's not going to let me. Let me see. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn everything off over here for a path, and I'm going to see. I want to do freeform tool. Oh, I can connect. That's interesting. I can start on it. Look at that. I think that connects. We'll see if anybody uses that. They should. Let's put some more. Let's keep doing that. Give me that. Probably won't be able to finagle it through some of these houses. I might take a smaller house out. I'm eyeballing you. Yeah, actually, I'm so sorry. I want to do this. Let's see if anybody walks. Yeah, they're using it. Using it immediately. Is my walking speed not working? My realistic... Oh, maybe he's jogging. The walking speed looks a lot quicker than it normally is. My realistic walking speed? Maybe it's okay. Okay, whatever. Let's not focus on it too much. Let's get a few more. Let's get a few more paths in here. And then we'll check the land value and see if the land value got raised. And we're gonna meander this path. Let's see. I don't really want to take... Those are big houses. Let me do that. And then from here, let me tie this one in there. I don't think I can get through there. I don't want to take that big, large house. For some reason, I have no problem taking a small house out. Okay. Wait, did that? Oh, it actually connected. All right, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay leaving that open right there. And we're gonna fix this up. We're gonna have trees in here. We're gonna have all kinds of stuff happening in here. This might be another good place. Can I squeeze? Let me do it this way. If I come off here. Got it. I think that connected. And then let's squeeze a path in over here. This is not actually being used. Oh, it is being used. It's totally being used. All right, let's bring this down to Funky Town, of course. Oh, I love how it kind of jumps over and connects all by itself. Kind of neat. Let's do this. I'll just bring this one around like that. And then we'll fill in between here with some trees. Let me look at land value really quick. Go to the dollar sign. No effect. That's interesting. So some parks have absolutely no land value increase. The dog park definitely does. Oh, it's showing it. Well, wait a minute. It is having an effect. You see these houses slowly turning? Hold on, I got bodies. I got bodies. I got to get a cemetery. And we're going to put a cemetery in here. I think it might kind of work. Oh, I just laid all these houses in here. How big is it? Oh man, I break all that. I'm just gonna redo these. I'm so sorry. That's got to happen. I'm gonna redo these paths. I think it works nicely to have like a cemetery and to kind of incorporate it into your park area, man. You know, like let's see if I can get it through here. I think I can. Yeah, something like that. I know we can't connect them up, but I don't know. It feels a little bit better to me. Now that we have the cemetery in, let me just unpause so that comes online. Okay, I see a hearse is going out. Now, let's get some trees in here, and I don't think we want palm trees in here, but I'm going to use the picker tool, and I'm going to select some of these generic trees. And we're going to just plop some of these down, and we're going to mix them up a little. And if you don't know, if you've got a tree in your hand, as you place them, you will get different sizes. So if you're trying to get a certain size, maybe go somewhere on the map and place one or two. And you'll get different sizes if you're trying to get a specific one. Oop, I don't want that. I'm trying to get one of these little oak trees. Can I get a little oak tree? Okay, I'll just pick one. I'll just pick one out. Yeah, I'm trying to get like one of these trees. It wants to select the whole thing. Okay, so let's just go into our trees. I'll just find something I want here. Let's go to medium. What does that look like? Yeah, this is actually what I wanted. I want some of these green trees. We're just going to throw these in, man. We'll also put some bushes. Yeah, we'll put some colored bushes in here. Gonna be nice. Pretty nice, yes. What do we have for bushes? I think I've got to go to... Oh, content creator trees. Rhododendras, is that what they're called? Yes, rhododendron, not rhododendras. Okay, so what kind of flower is that? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh, this is lovely, man. And then we'll find some smaller bushes, but I want this to be packed, man. I want it to be packed with beautiful trees. Come in here, have a picnic, visit your loved one, take your dog for a walk, whatever you want to do. Okay, this is what I want. Let's put some of these, I kind of like to put these, like we got people walking their dogs. I like kind of lining paths and putting them in corners where I can get them. Makes like a nice little natural boundary. Put that there. Spread them out along the path. You can't place anything inside of an asset. Now, if you have like Anarchy and Move It and some of these other mods, you can do whatever you want. You can place wherever you want. But we're mostly vanilla here. Not completely vanilla. There are some mods that are really hard to live without after you've used them. Yeah. Okay. Look at that, man. Look what we just did there. So because of this rendering thing, you zoom out, trees start to look a little bit weird. They kind of fade out and look kind of crappy, but it looks nice zoomed in like that. That's lovely, man. That is lovely. I think it's lovely. And we've got paths connecting all the corners there. Let's unpause. All the demands are down, and I'm not going to go crazy, because you don't have to go crazy. Just put in a few things and let the city build slowly. I can't wait to do something with this. Maybe just line it with some trees and stuff. I think is what we might just do. Kind of leave it more natural. Maybe put in a few more rocks. Yeah, see that tree? Like it looks good, and then you pop out a couple, and then it goes there. There might be a way to get rid of that. My settings are cranked all the way up, so I don't know. All right, let's look at some districts. We have painted none. It's not really necessary, but I like to do it just because you can name your districts and kind of separate things in the game if you want. But we're just going to call this a district, I suppose. In fact, we'll include that. This will all be one district right here. We'll figure out what we want to call this. Hillside Square. Nah, we're not going to call it Hillside Square. I don't know what we're going to call it. We'll figure out something. It's definitely not a square, and it's not Hillside. So we got a little commercial area popped up here. How close did we get to the water? Now there's another mod that I'd love, and what is it called? It might have something to do with Rico, but what it allows me to do is you can pick a type of building, and you see these trees. Some of the trees are parts of the buildings that pop up, and some of these vanilla trees just aren't very nice looking. But what it allows me to do is select the building, and then I can select everything on the building. I can select if I want billboards on it, if I want to change the billboard or the sign. I can also select the trees. I can pick a new tree, and any building that pops in the future will have the tree that I selected. That's the thing. I don't know if we'll get into that, but we might do it because this is, I mean, we're out in the, I guess we'd be in the, well, this is the Atlantic. If this is Miami Beach, we're in the Atlantic, but we could think of this as anything we want. It could be the Pacific. It could be wherever. The traffic. I love the way he has these roads designed, he or she. I love the way he brought the train in here. Kind of cool. Goes underground, comes out way over there. This is going to be a really interesting area over here for sure. I kind of can't wait to get over there. This reminds me, it reminds me of the Florida Keys a little bit. If you look at a map of the United States, in Florida, you've got the Keys that come way down. It's these islands. Also like that in the Carolinas, like Kill Devil Hills, and I can't remember what it's called. There's this long stretch of dotted islands where bridges connect them. Looks kind of cool. All right, how are we doing here? Cemetery is being used. I don't usually mess. We have played with childcare and elder care in the past, but I have found that this affects your game a little bit. Childcare, I think, takes care of. It affects birth rate, I think, and elder care, I think, extends the life of your Sims, but I could kind of throw your game out of whack a little bit. But I honestly don't know. I haven't played with it that much. Wow, the high school is happening, man. What are you delinquents doing out here smoking cigarettes and playing hacky sack? Look at all the people. These are probably people visiting the park here. And I could have made parking, but parking's kind of ugly. And it's kind of a pain to deal with. So we're just going to kind of deal with the pocket cars, I think. Maybe we'll try to do a really realistic season one time and turn all of that realism on. It's really taxes your computer if you do like realistic parking and realistic building employing and all that, especially the parking. It will really tax your CPU big time. Got some interesting intersections and roads in here. Kind of like it. Residential's going up a little bit, but there should be... Oh, it all filled in. It all filled in. So let me think. Well, let's put a library in here. Do I have it? I do. Let's put a public library. Oh my God, it's huge. That's what she said. Stop it. Let's put a library in here. It helps with education, but I kind of like the way that they look. And what town wouldn't want a library? I really should have brought this road out. We're definitely redoing this road. This road definitely needs to connect up here. So I want to do my freeform tool. Came out a little too far. Let me see if I can... Let me come from this side. No, it's horrible. Curved road. Let me try the curved road tool. And if I turn everything on, what I should get... So you see how that blue line pops out there? Right there? That tells me if I click and drag, it creates the perfect angle. That curved road tool right here is super handy for that. Yeah, that makes more sense, I think. And it actually makes a little bit of sense to come across here. Straight road tool here. That one doesn't quite line up, but we could have a janky street there. We could have a janky road. It's not... You see roads like that, and I think we will do it. Wait a minute. Nah. Nah, we're not doing that. That's a little bit better. This is very strange. What I might do is line this with palm trees here. That's actually not a bad idea. Let me do that. Let me grab, where are my palm trees? Let me grab some of these. Give me that. Let's line this. And I could put some different types of palm trees in here. I think that's what I'll do. And I'm going to leave a space. I'm going to make a walking path between these two areas. So I also have this type of palm, which, oh, it's just a little bit smaller. It actually looks exactly the same to me. What else do we have? Oh, we've got these tall ones. Let's put some of these in. Oh, these are nice. Yeah, be a little sound barrier here, I guess. A little interesting, unique area. And let me do a little walking path. Call a mulligan on... Nope, I don't want that. Nope, I want this. Let's do a pavement path. I'm going to have to take out a shop, so I'll pick a small one. I'm going to turn all my stuff off for the path. I highly recommend you do it. I'm going to try to connect it to this crosswalk right here. And I'm just going to come straight across, and then we're going to unzone that so nothing pops up. Yeah, that's nice. And then we'll put a few more. Take the small ones. Darn it. That's why I love this picker tool. It's amazing. We'll do that. People can get right across there. Alrighty. And then we put some more houses. We have a massive demand. Let's fill this in. I'm going to use the marquee tool. I like the marquee tool the mostest. The mostest? The most. It's got some really funky... got some funky zoning there. But it's okay. See what pops in. And then we'll put some on this side, like so. Go back to my fill-in tool here, and we'll just fill all this in. I guess I've decided not to worry about the trees that are there. It's ooh, look at that. That fills in perfectly. Get some small oddball shapes in here. I don't like them too small. Like, sometimes you get some weird stuff like that when you... Let me do that. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's let all that fill in. And this is the library. So I feel like beside the library, we'll put a little commercial. Maybe this will be a little coffee house or something right here. We'll just do that. And maybe a little shop right there. Maybe a little shop of just a little spot of commercial back here where the library is. Yeah, just do that. What about the other side? Maybe. It's good to kind of throw some of this stuff in. Just have a couple of corner places like this. So your Sims don't have to come all the way out here. They can just, you know, a little bookstore or whatever back here. Let's look at the people. Got a bunch of people? We got some. Not a lot. It might be kind of nice living here. It might be kind of annoying as well. I don't know. It's a pretty big asset, the library. But we need, let's throw a couple of trees in here. Let me look at my zoning because I don't want to place them over. Can I not have a tree in my hand and look at zoning at the same time? I think we're safe like this. Okay, so all back here. You can do that. Yeah, there we are. Oh, let's do this side as well. What kind of, oh, I can't. It's too close. Too close. All right, I'm digging it, man. I am digging it. Making some money. Let's check everything really quick. Electricity goes down so quickly, doesn't it? Might think about a wind farm. The problem is... Oh, well, I could use some of these. These is a $200 a week upkeep. They cost 12 grand to put down. As you can see, these are half. Much cheaper. Thing is, though, these can produce up to 20 megawatts. Where might we want a wind farm at just to help our energy out? These look kind of cool. I think I'm going to lay some of these in. Let's see what that... Oh, that shoots our electricity way up. Holy moly, it shot it up. We should be good to go. Yeah, we'll just leave that. Better than the... These are these all getting 20? They are. They're all getting 20. How many do we have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yes. So 100. What do these produce? These only produce 40? That's interesting. What if I turn that off? What does this do to our power? Damn it. Power? Let me turn that one off. Look at that. I didn't realize these only produce 40. Well, I think I did, but we can sustain with the wind turbines, man. We're getting rid of these things, dude. We are getting rid of the coal. If I can sustain with that high wind like that, we are good to go. We're straight up deleting these. I know it's a big waste of money, but I didn't realize that. And it's $200, was it 200 upkeep? 200 a week upkeep. 2468, that's 1,000. So it's actually, I think that's just better all around for us. And we get rid of those, we stop taking deliveries for the coal. That's less traffic. Kind of nice. We're going to have to start thinking about this industry area over here as well. Can I see my resources? Let's look at our natural resources right here is how you do it. Oh, hello there. So we've got some oil, a mixture of oil and ore. No, it's just oil. The blue is the ore. We can create our own forestry, but we've kind of always gone with forestry. But if we wanted to convert this, maybe we could start doing some fertile land. We've done that before as well. I don't think we've ever done oil or ore. Except for... No, maybe we did that. This would take a while to convert. Maybe I'll keep that in mind. What's near the... So near the train track here, we have fertile land out here. This little area right here might be perfect for an ore industry. Let's take a look at this. Look at that. This might be perfect. We've got the train track here. I'm probably going to get... Let's get rid of this. Where this... oh, I can't. We're going to... If we ever purchase this, we're going to get rid of this where the water's creeping over. So a lot of places in the game doing that. But I think I've just decided this will be its own industry area over here. We have access to the highway and access to the railroad. Might be nice. And we can eliminate this. And maybe what I can do is create either a bus route, or if we unlock it, or when we unlock it, the monorail or the metro. Oh, we actually... No, we don't have access to it yet. Wait, what? Oh, we got to get to 4,000. Yeah, so maybe to get our people back and forth is all I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. Think about that. I think that's what's going to happen. For right now, we'll just kind of keep doing this dirty one. We can get offices. You can substitute your industry for offices as long as your education is high enough, because you will need educated and well-educated people. We also unlock the offices. Wait a minute. Oh, they're here. It's actually here. So we unlock them at 4,000. Okay. Got a little bit of traffic happening here, but the light seems to be working. This really isn't ideal, the way that I have this. probably needs a... Well, what we really need, instead of making them do this... Look at this unusual thing. I kind of like this, man. I probably need to... We need to think about an alternative here. Because as this gets bigger and I need to add to it right now, it's going to start kind of becoming a problem right here. Unless I put a roundabout. What is this? Oh, this is just commercial. It is just commercial. We're going to unzone this. I think I'm going to put a roundabout right here, and this can... Let's back that up. It's completely unnecessary. So you see what happened there because I didn't delete that tree? When I deleted the road, that tree actually came back. I think that's why you want to delete them. I'm going to wait till these buildings go away. And I think I'm going to put a roundabout. Now, there's also another wonderful add-on. It's called Roundabout Builder. It's so good. You simply click the Roundabout Builder and then click the center of the road, and it makes it perfect. You can pick the size of the road you want, and it ties it in perfectly. And I'm really thinking about getting it. All these people just lost their jobs. They're like, thanks, Dick. Yeah, take the day off. This is my fire station, my firehouse here. We're going to keep him right there for now. Because he kind of covers between here. And actually, I was looking at that before. I guess we're okay. Since I put that second one down, we went down a little bit. But we were like 50-something% fire hazard. But I feel like this is the most important. They need to be able to get here quickly. And thinking about this just now, because I have a light here... Well, emergency services, they're allowed to go through lights, so never mind. Anyway, let's see if I can focus up. Let me see if I can build a roundabout here. Let me pause. Oh, boy. I've not done this in a while. But I think I can do it. And so a roundabout, you don't want a 4-lane. You don't want 2 lanes going the opposite way. So for the roundabout, you want one-way roads. But unfortunately, I don't have... Yeah. We're going to have to go with this. We're going to have to do it like this. So just get your 2-lane road. Turn everything on. We need all the guidelines on. Find that center. Can I remember how to do this? Oh, use the curved road tool. And I'm just coming out until that line snaps. Since this was already lined up, this is actually easy. If you do this from scratch... It can be tricky, but that actually works fine. We're perfect right there. Let me look at these junctions here really quick. So we want stop signs here, obviously. The roundabout definitely needs to have priority. And I don't even need this right now. Let's see how that works out. Everybody should correct. I think that's okay. If I wanted to, I can increase the speed on this. There's mods that you can do it with, but if I made this into like a highway on and off ramp, I think the speed limit's 80. People would be able to get in here and like fly around, but it would eliminate one of the lanes. I don't know if that's a big deal, because I feel like the way this is set up, people are pretty much only going to be using this outside lane anyway. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So if I grab... like this, I could go to my upgrade tool and I upgrade this and the speed will go up dramatically. People will be able to fly around it. Whoops, I missed one. Let's see how this works out. You can see how fast it is. It looks a little bit weird. I don't know if that's the best idea. Now, hold on now. I don't actually, that's not actually, this is the only inlet into my city, so my citizens coming in have to use this roundabout here. What are we doing on time? Oh, we're closing in on an hour. Time flies. Yes, it does. I need another highway inlet. But what I'm thinking, I think we're definitely going to move this over, and I actually have access to it. I might just start building a new industrial area over here. And I really have to look at these roads because we need to be able to support this with our people. And unless I make a direct connection, they're going to have to come out on this highway. Nobody uses this at all because it's not the most direct route. Now, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I just noticed this. This is what I could do. We could keep this one for our citizens. We can use this one for the highway trucks to come back this way. This is a large roundabout. I don't think I needed to be that large with it, but we're just going to leave it for right now. Doing a lot of thinking internally, but I just kind of noticed this here. But I don't want the industry area to stay here. We put it here just because we kind of had to get started, but I feel like this is going to be the place. Right in here. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's filled with ore. We can do that, and we can ship it, import and export right on the train track here. And we won't see the train unless we're actually using it. I don't know. I've not looked for a train. I'm also curious about this. See how it looks like it's filled in? Hopefully, well, I guess we'll find out if that's actually functional. If it's not functional, we'll just redo this. Because it looks like it's just filled in, but I don't know if that's like a glitch or something. Anyway, I guess we have to wrap this up. Yeah, maybe a little too big on the roundabout, but it's also interesting. This, let me see something. I'm going to lay this in here. Okay, so as you can see, this medium is concrete. That's grass. I wonder why that is. I wonder if he painted that with something or it just worked out like that. You know what it might be? There is a 4-lane road with grass in the middle. We might, maybe, oh yeah, we just don't have it unlocked yet. So when I select this, the game is using the default one. But this is the one he used. But since I don't have access to it yet, it's using this one. That's all that is. But we're pretty close to 4,000 people here. Or 3,000, which is busy town. What do we unlock this next time? Electric cars. So this is all stuff we can... oh, here's all the roads. So this is the road he used right there. Which is this one. That's interesting. I just learned something. I'll tell you what. Before we call this... Let's spruce this up a little bit, man. I love this area here. So I want to put some more palm trees and stuff in here. Now, if you put trees too close to water, they'll look like they have died. That just kind of happens. So just keep that in mind if you're placing trees. So see that one? You see how it kind of faded? So that's what happens right there. If it's too close, you just can't get very close to it. But I do want to fill this in. Can kind of get that in there. Maybe put some more rock features over here as well. Oh, this looks kind of cool, what he did here. And I did give this content creator an award. As you play this game, you build up like these award points, and you can buy like different... They're just basically skins and customization things you can do in the game. Kind of cool, I guess. But I used some of my points to give this guy an award, because this looks really good. He took a lot of time with it, and I think it's definitely worth doing. Anyway, let's wrap this up. This demand for industry... Let me lay some of this in because I don't want to get too far out of balance here, out of whack. So let's just do this just to kind of satiate this. And you can zone, industry can zone right up to a polluting entity. It doesn't care. The industry doesn't care about pollution. So, and again, why I'm doing this and leaving that is so if I extend this road, it doesn't break. I mean, I have no problem making somebody homeless, but I try not to do it if I can. There we are. That might take it down a little bit. I don't want to get too big here because, again, I think what we're going to do is move this over here. And this might be a little bit of a challenge, like I said, because I need to be able to support this. So we have to do it gradually. I need to just kind of start building here. Like, I don't want to delete this, obviously. We'll start laying stuff in. I try to get the roads worked out and how we're going to do that. And if we can unlock the metro, I think is the best way to do it. Or the monorail, whatever it's called. And we can have a shuttle between our little town, little city over here, so people can get to work instead of coming out with their cars. But let's get me off of the screen there. Let's do a little of this. There we are. Oh, look at that tasty trash pile. Just eat it up. Can't get enough of it. There's a little roundabout we made. Yeah, it's coming along nice, man. Absolutely love this map. It's gorgeous. The color scheme is gorgeous. If I get any new mods, I might see if I can find the correct time of day add-on so that I can adjust the kind of the brightness of this. I'd like to get a different sun position. We get some shadows and a little bit softer or darker light in here. And if that doesn't work, what I'll do is I'll get I think it's called LUT. It's a LUT that you can get where you can manually darken whatever color scheme that you're doing. Yeah. But if I get them, I will let you know what they are. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. We are going to get the subscriber area back. And we'll do it soon. Got to figure out where we want to do it. What I'm thinking about is a gated community. I kind of like that. And we'll put some mansions and stuff in there for our subscribers. Anyway, if you want to be a part of that, let me know, and we'll get you hooked up when we get that going on. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. You guys and gals, take care. I will see you next weekend. Peace.